Hi, welcome to my page. This is Just with Dami. If you already subscribed to this video, I want to say a very big thank you for your support. And if you haven't, please just click subscribe. Thank you. So let's talk about Davido's fundraising thing. Like, his birthday was a few days back, and he called out his friends. It was like, if I have ever given you a hit or something like that, send me 1 million naira. And within 48 hours, he raised 200 million. And there were so many think tanks from everywhere, like he should people, let me not be specific, but people were like telling him what to do with his money. I mean, he said he wanted to use the money to clear his Rolls Royce. It's his choice. He was upfront with it. This is what I want to do with the money. So if you like me, if you feel I've been a blessing to you, send me something. And so many people were sending him things. People that wanted to show off sent him. People that loved him for who he was sent him. People that needed him to kind of promote their business or increase their online presence. People sent for different reasons. The point was, it was clear about what he needed the money for, and people went out of their way to actually make the donations for him. And the baffling parts were the financial advisors, those telling him you should do this with the money, you should do that with the money. And I'm like, what is your business? If he decides to leave the money in his account and do nothing with it, it is not your business. If he decides to clear the Rolls Royce, like he said, all well and good. I mean, that was what he said he needed the money for anyways. If he decides to go to a bar and blow the money, like spend it, money spending, single spending, if he decides to spend everything in one sitting, man, I mean, it's none of my business, it's none of your business. But there were so many financial advice, and some people were even adding a sprinkle of emotional blackmail, like someone that said he should pay tithes from the money. Like, duh, it's his money. Who are you to tell him what to do with it? Like, it's so confusing. I'm like, some people, see, you know how we are. If you were online that period, I mean, it was updating us steady on how the money was coming in, and you could see the advice coming in like raindrops, and here and there, just a sprinkle of this and a drizzle of that. And you know what my fave did at the end of the day? You know what he did? He raised 200 million naira. Then he added 50 million naira. And then he said, I am giving it all to charity. Now what's going to happen? Think tanks have disappeared. I am not seeing them dropping their $1 million ideas anymore. Like, why do you feel... See, I'm also guilty of it, because sometimes when I'm trying to raise funds for something, you see me emotionally blackmailing people, telling them, give it to come back to you, good measures, press that. It is still emotional blackmail, but I know forget about me, we're talking about the video. He raised this money for himself. At the end of the day, he got the money and he was like, okay, I'm donating it all to charity, and I'm even adding a little bit more to increase it. And he said, to all orphanages in Nigeria, I set up a team to identify orphanages and the number of children there. See, I just want to say a big thank you to Davido, because it is something I try to do yearly, to donate to orphanages, especially during Christmas period. I try to donate foodstuffs and everything to them. So seeing somebody doing it on a large scale, and we all know he is a global voice, in a way he has made that awareness known, because at the end of the day, people started talking about the activities that goes on in the orphanages and how the children are not properly cared for because of the corruption even within the system. That is, the carers, the caretakers, the patrons, the matrons, or whatever that are supposed to be in charge of taking care of these children, they embezzle the funds donated for these children. Even the materials, that's the non-financial materials like the foodstuffs, they still take them, and these children are at a loss. It's created another wave of conversation about that. We're not even going to get into that right now. The whole point of this message, of this gist with Dami, is you don't always have to have an opinion. Well, technically, I'm not following my advice, but you don't always have to have an opinion about everything. Let people spend their money the way they want to. Let people do things the way... Mind their business, except me. Mind your business. It was actually so pathetic and disturbing seeing people coming out to give unsolicited advice about how we should spend this money. And I know, I just felt like making a video about it. We shouldn't always do that. We shouldn't always have an opinion about every issue. No, it is painful, except if you are me and you just have to gist about it. Accept that. But then, I mean, let me excuse myself. I'm not trying to provide advice on what he should do with his money. He can spend it however he wants. I'm still gonna come and talk about it. I mean, that's how we do it. I'm not going to give an opinion about how I feel he should spend his money, right? I'm just going to talk about what he did and all of that. And we appreciate it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And wherever you are, just a suggestion, not an advice before you say that, but you're doing what you said people should not do. Just a suggestion. Orphanages in Nigeria, they need support financially, even foodstuffs. There is always one around you. You can use Google Maps. You can try locating anyone around you, and your spare change, even if it's half bag of rice, even if it's quarter bag of rice, even if it's just one can of oil, whatever it is, even if it's one pack of noodles, your widow's mite goes a long way to support these children. Take a cue, take a leaf from Davido's book and help the needy, help the poorest of the poor, help people without parents. If they could choose, or if they had an option, I'm sure they would choose better. But that choice was taken from them. They didn't get to make that decision, and they're in the condition they are right now. They need our support because they're a member of our community. Anyways, that is me trying to be a motivational speaker. But please, make sure they mind their business. Let people spend their money. If they want to do sensible spending and blow it anyhow, it's not your business. Leave it as it is. But in case I see somebody that is doing something I did not like tomorrow, I'll still come and just to people and give opinion. No? Like I said, except that me. So thank you for watching my video. Let me know what you think, like respectfully, without insults, because you guys the shit person. But let me know what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's it from me. Thank you.